2020, we found ourselves in need of an interim chief of staff. The chief of staff role is an important one and carries a lot of responsibility in the hospital, on our board, and in our community. We approached Dr. Fuoco and asked if he would consider taking on the chief of staff role just for a little while. Luckily for us, Mike had little idea of what the role entailed, didn't ask how long a little while was, and so he agreed. Taking on a new leadership role is hard at the best of times, but taking on a leadership role during what has turned out to be the biggest healthcare crisis of our time is not only brave, but a demonstration of Dr. Fuoco's commitment to BGH, his colleagues, and the community we serve. When the announcement was made that Mike was taking on this role, I heard comments like, "Mike, he's awesome. We love working with Mike." One of Mike's former mentors told me, "Mike is a great guy and was my favorite resident." And someone else said, "We like Dr. Fuoco. Don't scare him away." Mike is calm, cool, and collected, and so witty. He helped us navigate through some tough times over the past year and a half, and as bad as things seemed to get, Mike would get us smiling with his quick and quiet, witty remarks and his sometimes not so subtle use of emojis. Mike has a young family and a full practice. Taking on the chief of staff role on top of these other full-time commitments required a lot of multitasking. It wasn't uncommon to see Mike cuddling the baby to sleep or coloring with one of the girls during our virtual meetings. Thank you, Joanna, Claire, Sadie, and Sienna, for sharing your husband and your daddy's time with us. Mike, on behalf of the senior leadership team, I want to say what a pleasure it's been working with you and learning from you over the past several months. You have shared your time, your wisdom, and your sense of humor. Thank you for taking on such an important leadership role, and all the best as you embark on your next adventure at BGH.